Welcome. You're listening to the calming sounds of the Tidepool Orchestra. Side A.
So how we all doing?
No.
I'm doing okay.
Good.
You can't be doing no, Alex.
I can do however I want. You
You
can't
can do
control
whoever
me.
you want.
You can
No,
do
I
whatever you like.
This is a bad time to say that I've already started the recording.
I know you haven't because you always try this joke.
No,
Quick,
that's the
everybody
perfect
hum
time.
copyrighted music. Brian will stop recording.
I have
No,
been
you won't.
recording for a good couple of seconds now. Anyway, this is a new and exciting episode of the Tidepool Orchestra.
Hello.
Joke's
Are
on
we
you,
gonna
it's just
do
more
a
to edit.
countdown?
No,
And welcome.
no, I already hit record. Screw your countdown.
3.
2.
Okay.
0.
All right.
Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of the Tidepool Orchestra. My name is Mike. Here with me today
welcome.
is...
And welcome.
Noah is here.
Noah is here. Jordan is
Okay,
here.
we got Noah. We've got Jordan.
We
Hi
have,
here.
we have Alex.
We have
I
two
am
guests,
also
or we have a guest and then a sometimes host.
Alex
Listen.
is like a vowel, you know. He's like the letter Y. He's sometimes here, but Kat on the other hand, she's like the number 7. You know, you don't really see the number 7 in the alphabet very often.
Did she eat 9?
But she's very lucky.
Mhm.
Hi,
Poor
Kat.
joke.
Why don't you introduce yourself?
Oh God. Hello, I'm Kat. I am Mike's girlfriend, and I like cats.
Okay,
It's kind
very
of,
cool.
Yep.
Did
Yep.
your parents know
Kind
that?
of very
when they gave you that
self-centered,
name?
but whatever.
Hi, I'm Brian. I like Brian's.
Hi, I'm Mike. I like Mike's.
Hi, I'm Noah, and I also like Mike's.
Do you like Mike and Ike's?
Hello, I am also
No,
here.
I do not.
And
I like
welcome.
Mike and Ike's.
All right, so let's start off by explaining who Kat is.
Did we not just introduce Kat?
Do we have
Kat is a
to,
graphic
like,
designer
talk-
that goes by the online handle Cat or Holly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Kat and Mike know each other very well.
Intimately.
I could say.
In the biblical sense.
More on
Yeah.
that later.
What?
That's for Tidepool After Hours.
No.
I like how
That is-
Jordan is all
That's our,
shocked. Wait,
that's
no.
our new artist. Never.
We have
Okay, so Brian.
So I
Brian,
guess
were
you
you
guys
gonna-
haven't been checking the Tidepool Pornhub, huh?
that just
no.
doesn't
Oh,
exist.
no.
No, that does not exist.
No. Oh,
Furries,
no.
furries everywhere.
Okay, so let's start off with some Tidepool Orchestra news. As you guys know, we have a Facebook page. That Facebook page is currently up to 61 page likes. The last episode that we did for the podcast was only at like 53, so that means we gained about 8 in the course of like, I want to say 2 weeks.
Yeah, right at 2 weeks.
The YouTube
What was our
page,
projection?
our projection?
Yeah,
is,
what was our projection? What were we hoping to get?
We were hoping
we're-
to get 50 by the end of that week, but we already had 53.
50
our
We're
more?
hoping to get
Or-
any over the course of any time, so we're at a net gain right now.
Yeah.
I like
I'm
that.
with Mike.
I like that. Goal.
we're
I
in
do
the
not
green.
like shifting goalposts. Yeah, we're in the green. That's good.
Mike, what was our goal for the YouTube page? How many
Our YouTube?
How many subscribers was our goal for the YouTube?
Yes.
Well, 5 subscribers, not including the people in this chat right now. So we're also at a net gain because we are at...
13.
Oh, we're at 13 now? Shit, I thought we were at 12.
Yeah, we are up to 13 subscribers on the YouTube channel. Only
Hey,
Okay.
someone new likes this.
so
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
And there's only 6 people in this chat, so that means that we are at a 7 that is not in the chat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. We also have a Twitter page. Let me just check the numbers over there.
All right. Well, I'm gonna be straight up. I have not followed the Twitter.
The
I have
Twitter
also not
has
followed Twitter.
the Twitter has 7 followers.
Oh, really?
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Honestly,
You
I
and
don't
me,
follow
so
Twitter.
Jordan and I are both following it, and then it has 6 more as 5 more as of last night.
Are they all sexy bots?
Please,
No, this is
please be
Tumblr.
sexy butts. Please.
It looks like at least
Bots
3
are
of
sexy
them
bots.
are porn bots.
So we have
Wait,
3 that
guys.
maybe are just real people.
Guys, let's all get on Tinder, and
No,
then
no, no.
when the bots
Wait.
send us messages and
No.
links, let's send them links to our YouTube.
No, wait. One is a
Nope.
Comedy Central comedian. One is a political thing.
What?
One is a musician. Yeah, this is weird.
Wait, no, a Comedy Central comedian and a musician follow us?
Yeah, Jordan Mendoza is following the
can get them-
Tidepool Orchestra on Twitter.
Why?
If we can get them to retweet even one of our tweets, we could go viral.
Okay.
I'm 99% sure that those are just bots that are
Do they
not.
have
Probably.
blue checks?
Probably not legit.
No blue checks, but that one has 1,081 followers and is following 714 people with 536 unique tweets.
Okay, so if we can get someone to retweet us,
I don't know what's happening with the
we
Twitter.
might not
I don't
go
really
viral,
use
but
the
I'll be
Twitter.
happy.
See, I feel bad because I did kind of say that I was going to take over the Twitter, but I don't even tweet on my own Twitter because I'm sad and I think I'm stupid and no one cares. So I wouldn't really do any posts on Tidepool.
You're not
That's
stupid,
fine.
and I care.
We're gonna try to be
Thanks.
more
Also-
active on the Twitter and on the Facebook and on the YouTube
my
and on the
Says
LinkedIn
who?
and on the white pages and on the Pornhub.
No,
Yes,
no,
I'll
no
man that.
Pornhub.
We're trying.
List.
Yeah, no. I made my Twitter back in 2009, and I haven't logged in since. I've completely ignored Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter be
and
like
apparently
that.
it's boom.
I think the
It's
last
boom.
tweet I made was in high school, so there's that.
It's like, oh man, this history class is gonna be tough. I hope I can pass.
I hope no one was banking on that because I never posted an update.
I love
Damn.
clickbait.
Looks like I lost $10 on that one then.
Well, for what it's worth, I got a GED, so nope.
How
It's
is
okay.
it?
My last tweet was about the Good Charlotte concert that me and
How-
Michael went to.
How was it?
It was awesome. I cried.
I spent 3 hours just completely roasting them.
Oh man, speaking of how was it and 3 hours and roasting, how was everyone's Thanksgiving?
Oh yeah,
Ooh,
that was
nice.
probably
Pretty good.
number one.
That
It was good. I come from a broken home, so I always have 2 or 3 Thanksgivings.
I
Oh,
mean,
Lord.
right? High five.
I have a significant other, so I had 3 Thanksgiving.
Okay. Well, mine
That's
was
just got
okay.
quiet.
Some of us
I
work in retail.
I got more fat.
Yeah, retail. Yeah.
Oh man, let's do the retail
Yeah.
stories peppered in with the good stories. Alex definitely wants to go first.
No.
I can go first.
Hey Jordan, how was your Thanksgiving?
It was bad.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I think I've talked about this in one of the Let's Play videos that we got or that we have, but I'm going to
Yeah,
talk about it again
seen it.
anyway. Yeah. So my boyfriend didn't want to spend money on a turkey because turkeys are expensive. So instead, what his family would sometimes do, because he lived in Ohio and he was very poor, is that they would get a canned ham. And he has
Ew.
not a very good palate, but I trusted him because he's my boyfriend and I love him. So I was like, okay, we can do that because I like Spam. So I'm not super picky in terms of canned meat or anything.
Ew.
Right.
And so I put it in the oven for 1 hour and 20 minutes, what it says on the tin. And I make instant mashed potatoes and canned green beans, and that was supposed to be your fucking Thanksgiving. Take it out, cut it. On the directions, it said that you were also supposed to put water in the tin that you had it for the ham. And so when it got finished cooking, there was a full inch of the at the bottom of the ham that was just watery and mushy and gross.
Delicious.
None of it was browned. I cut into it and I taste like the not totally awful part of it, and it had the worst aftertaste that I've ever had, or like the undertone of tin. And besides that, it still tasted just like bad ham.
Did
Or
it
like,
Yeah.
Did it make like a slurp sound as it came out of the tin? Was it like?
oh yeah, and there was the gelatinous bits. The gelatinous bits actually solidified in the tin that I had it in, or like the cooking thing. And so when I was trying to clean it and scrape it into the garbage can, I almost vomited, because of how gross it was.
It does sound pretty gross.
So I was able to fry the ham a little bit in like very thin slices and cut off the semi good parts. I fried that. That made it edible. And I ate that with like good instant mashed potatoes and green beans. And then at 4:30, I had to work, and I worked for 9.5 hours until like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Ew.
Fucking Christ. Ugh.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, it's fine. I made really good money. My bank account has been dead because of like Christmas stuff too. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
yeah.
Sometimes it be like that.
I want to hear a good story.
Okay.
Oh well.
Alex, you were in the podcast. Stop posting things.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Then continue. A good Thanksgiving story. Shut up, Mike.
Oh man,
Yeah,
okay, I want to
Mike.
talk about my
Fuck
Thanksgiving.
you.
Fuck you. I want to talk about my Thanksgiving. It was great. I got super drunk. I did my tradition of making pizza rolls and then posting and trying to get the at Totino's to respond to me. They did not this year. I'm pretty sure they've blocked my IP address or something. I don't know. But basically every year I want to take a picture of a big batch of pizza rolls and send it over to at Totino's on Twitter and see if they respond. And this year they didn't, but that's okay. My family was visiting from out of state, my brother and his wife, and they were both staying at my mom's house. My mom did not know what was going to happen. At the same time, my stepdad's mother was in town as well. So we had a pretty full house and a pretty good amount of food. I got that new Pokemon's game. We'll talk more about that later, don't you worry. And it was pretty great. I got super drunk, and my sister-in-law, my brother's wife, was like, "Hey Brian, can I paint your nails?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then she painted them, and they were blue, and it was beautiful.
They were pretty nice. They were more of a teal than just like a flat blue. It really matched you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would say like Ryan would be better suited with a navy blue.
I will be
I don't know.
honest. I did end up. Everybody at the dinner table when it was being done said purple would be more my color, and afterwards.
No, I disagree with that completely.
No, I have
It
said that
depends
so
on the
many
shade
times.
of
Purple
purple.
is your good color.
actually bought purple nail polish. It's sitting right in front of me.
Go ahead and paint your nails.
Maybe.
Do it, slut.
Wow.
Will I
Wow.
Don't shame him.
Will I finally be
Wow.
pretty enough if I do, Jordan?
No.
Will it be pretty enough for you to like not hate me?
Never.
Oh.
Get dunked on, fool.
Hey,
Get
I want to
absolutely
hear
wrecked. Get
I wanna hear-
destroyed.
about Mike and Kat's Thanksgiving. How does the family stuff work? Do you guys get along with your family? Are you comfortable talking about that?
Oof.
Tell
I
me
wanna
about your
know.
racist uncle.
Uh,
Oh no,
Cat's
that was
racist
silent.
uncle lives in Texas.
Yeah.
Fuck.
lucky.
All right, so I guess I'll start since she's just remaining quiet. We had actual Thanksgiving Day at her parents' gathering. They always go to their church group's place. So we went over there.
It was a family friend from. They're basically like our adopted family for things, because my family is all from Texas, with the exception of maybe like 5 people. So
The
obviously
5
we
people is their family in general. It's like their immediate family.
yeah. So it's just my parents and my brother. For the past like 15 something years, we've just gone over to their house for Thanksgiving and Easter and stuff like that. I used to hate it, but then I grew like a palate, and now I'm like, this food is delicious and not disgusting like I used to think. But so Michael tagged along.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, I smashed my
That's good.
finger on a deer stand, but whatever.
As you do in the South.
It'll
As
grow
you do in the
back.
South.
It will grow back, I swear.
I wouldn't know about that.
Brian's a starfish. He thinks everyone's a starfish.
It's not how everyone's anatomy works.
Firmly
Right?
grasp it.
Firmly grasp it.
Does anyone else want to talk about their Thanksgiving? I know Alex doesn't know.
I mean, there's not really much to talk about. I went to my grandma's place, and yeah,
How was that?
it was fine because my dad wasn't there.
So let's talk about that.
Let's talk about your daddy issues.
And
It's what I
tell
love
me,
about him.
How do you feel about your father?
No.
Alex's daddy issues is what I love about him.
Hey,
Alex,
Mike.
was that really all of your Thanksgiving?
Mike. I'll get to you in a second, but real quick. Hey, Mike.
Yeah?
Shut up.
Okay.
What was the question?
Was that really all there was to your Thanksgiving? Is you went to your grandma's and your dad wasn't there?
I mean, that's why I showed up.
Did he leave for a pack of smokes and never come back?
No, he left for a pack of
No,
smokes.
I
He
just-
came back, he smoked one cigarette, and then said, I'm leaving you forever.
No, I just don't like that dude, and I don't want to hang out with him.
No, that's fair. Yeah, no, I'm not going to bring it up anymore. I just thought it'd be a funny joke, but now it's not a joke, so I'm sorry.
Hey,
I mean,
speaking
that
of hanging out,
describes so much of my life. It sounds like a joke until it's not, but it's
but
really.
then it circles right back around to being funny again, just not to you.
No, it's still funny to me.
Yeah. My Thanksgiving was it was decent. I mean, I had to work like the next several days afterwards, but I don't work in retail, so that's always nice.
Yeah.
I went to my wife's aunts and uncles' place. We hung out there for a bit. Had Thanksgiving dinner, I guess. We ate at like 2:00.
That's
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty white, so yeah, that tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that does track. Thanks, Brian. And then we
I mean,
went
us
off,
too. Don't worry, buddy.
Brian knows
We
all about
took off-
tracking.
took off at about
Just-
4 to
does
go
that
back
mean-
home, and then we went
Oh,
to
you
my
You know
brother.
what it means.
We went to my brother's place and brought homemade apple pie and homemade sangria. It was good.
Mm.
We played some board games, which was a lot of fun. Played That's What She Said, which is kind of like a knockoff Cards Against Humanity, but it's actually somewhat better. A lot more innuendo. And then
Did you play that new Bob Ross board game?
I
We
want to
did.
play that.
Hibidwa.
we did not.
Bob Ross board game. Happy little trees. And such.
We also played a board game that I love a lot called Secret Hitler. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that. It's
Oh,
a-
yeah.
Yeah, it's a Knights and Knaves game. I was part of the Kickstarter for it, so I've got like a wooden case and everything, and I've got wooden placards that say Chancellor and President, and a lot of fun. I love that game.
It can get old after a while, though.
After a while, but I mean, you need a minimum of 5 people to play it, and I don't have that many friends, so
Same.
Oh,
I don't
know.
get to play
No,
that
see,
often.
you have the same problem Jordan has. You have plenty of friends. They're just hundreds of miles away on the internet.
Or
I
they're
have
lame.
internet. I have internet friends that are probably lying about who they are.
Like,
Except
Yeah, we're
you guys.
actually all catfishing you, so rest assured.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it. I
Wire
believe
me
it.
I'm the literal
$500, and I will
catfish.
tell you who I really am.
Are you a Pokemon?
Are you a Nigerian prince?
Yes.
Yes, could you please send me $500 so I can send you 500,000?
It's not even 500,000.
Dude.
They offer you like millions.
I can give you
joke
5.
about that shit.
Yeah.
But like, working at a grocery store that has a
Western Union.
Western Union station. I wasn't actually gonna mention it by name because I was uncertain about.
Everyone has
if I
Western
should do
Union,
that.
but it's okay, buddy.
Western
Well, I
Union
mean, like,
is like
I
the
work
main
for
thing
them,
Nigerian
and
princess
I don't know
use.
about like disclosure or stuff, but yeah, like people will sometimes come in and be like, Well, like this one guy is like, I don't know. This guy said I just need to send him a $50 down payment, and he'll send me like $500. I'm like, okay, no, that's a scam. Absolutely, do not do that.
Alex, it is your job to just make sure that the customer's happy, not that they're not being scammed.
No, actually, it is my job to make sure they don't get scammed because
Yeah,
I
if you
forget.
operate the Western Union and you know it's a fraudulent charge, you can get in so much fucking trouble.
A worst case scenario is Western Union can sue you and make you pay back that money.
Yeah.
That's dumb. It's
No.
not my fault my customers are stupid.
Well,
mean-
it is my fault if I can clearly see that they're being scammed and I don't do something about it.
But what if you're as
just as
stupid
naive
as
as
the
them?
person? Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Like that was like thing number one was like a big fuck off sign in the office, and like every day when I first started getting trained for office shit, they would
Yeah.
come in and tap on this sign. It says Western Union's not going to call you on the phone and be like, I need to update your system, log in for me.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. Whenever somebody tries to do Western Union over the phone, number one, don't do it, as very clearly written in every single retail environment. Number two, let's talk about Pokemon.
Okay, well, I was going to just say one last thing regarding the whole, because I've actually gotten that fake phone call. Hi, I'm with Western Union, and we need to update your system. If you could log in for me real quick. And eventually, like, I get so tired of it that I start to, like, play along at first. I'll go over to the computer inside the office, and I'll, like, mash on the keyboard like I'm like, okay, yeah, and you know, it's funny, I was training just yesterday, and they told me that Western Union doesn't call us. Click.
Oh my god, I've done like
Got
a very
'em.
similar thing.
Fuckers. Thought you were getting somewhere with me.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there. But, yeah.
Scammers are stupid.
They are.
Are they stupid, or do they make money off of stupid people?
Yes.
Yeah.
Both.
Hey, Mike.
Okay, no los dos?
Mike, speaking of making money off stupid people, I believe you got Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, and I got Pokemon Let's Go Eevee.
Yeah.
Can we talk about Pokemon?
Let's
Please.
talk about the Pokemon.
Yeah.
I
don't
guess.
know.
So you'll stop asking if we can talk about it, sure.
Okay.
Fine, Brian, we can move on to the next topic of your podcast.
I mean, the podcast that's not supposed to have a real, set structure. It's just supposed to be, some friends shooting the
What?
shit. But yeah, sure. Let's just move on to the next
Brian,
topic.
you're corralling us.
Topic
It's so
list
rude.
every week. What are you talking about?
Well, we've moved away from that.
Because it worked out.
We literally
not right.
have one right now. I'm looking at it.
That was Brian's fault. Brian.
Yeah,
See,
it's
Brian
my
will
fault,
say
and
we're
it's
not going to
also,
stick
like,
to a structure,
it's-
and then he'll put us on a structure so it sounds less organic.
It's not
Brian's
even just.
fault.
Oh my
Brian's
god.
fault. Brian's fault. Brian's fault.
You guys
So
suck.
Pokemon. I hear you
No, I don't even want to talk. Fuck you. Yeah, okay, so the new Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
It's a
That changed
remake
fast.
of Pokemon Yellow.
Of
No,
course
it's not.
It kind of is.
Yeah, the fuck it is.
I mean, it is, but shut up.
It is though.
Well, you know what, Alex? I'm not going to let you play it tomorrow.
Oh, I don't
What?
want to play it. I'm fucking tired of Kanto. I hate that
Yeah.
fucking region.
Kanto is so annoying. Every time that I try to talk about Pokemon with somebody, like 9 times out of 10, they're like, "Oh wait, is it the first 151 Pokemon, or is it one of the others that I don't even care
Noah?
about?" Or oh, he muted his mic. Okay. But yeah,
Oh,
everybody's like,
okay.
"Oh,
What's up?
Pokemon."
You guys wanted to talk to me? What's up?
Every time I try to play Pokemon with someone, and they're like, "Oh, is it the first 151?" I fight Brock and Misty, right? Like, there's more in the Pokemon games than just the first one.
Yeah. And they'll usually be like really smug about it, and they'll say the one is it you're talking about the first 151, as in the real Pokemon.
Yeah, all the other ones are fake, even though they're not.
I
Yeah,
think
that
people
sounds like
just
Noah.
get salty when they have like Pokemon that are trash bags and keys.
Yeah.
There was a fucking.
Okay.
There was a
Remember the ice cream cone?
ball.
I'm still
Yeah, the ice cream
like
cone is a bit silly. But,
on your
like,
side,
Remember,
but I'm just
ball.
saying.
remember Magnemite and how it's literally magnets?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Voltorb is literally a ball. That was
Yeah.
Gen 1, folks.
Yeah. Voltorb
And Geodude is a rock.
Electrode, which is just the ball but upside down.
Yeah.
And please tell me how Meowth is not just the basic fucking cat.
There's a
No.
Pokemon in
Meowth is a basic
Pokemon.
fucking anime cat.
There's a Pokemon named Seal. It is a seal.
It's a seal.
There's a Pokemon named Cloyster that is a vagina.
No, it's a ghastly
Yeah.
that got trapped inside a shelter.
That's not
Is that-
true at all.
It might be true.
No.
I don't know. I mean,
Cloyster-
Slowpoke and
Cloyster
Slowbro.
has a clitoris.
Hmm.
Can we talk about that?
Hmm.
Can we talk about
Hey,
that?
Kat, what's your favorite Pokemon?
Pokemon.
Marshadow. I was about to say, I think that if I was a Pokemon, I would definitely be a Marshadow.
No, you wouldn't.
I have no idea what Pokemon that
Hang
is.
on, I have to look that up now.
Yeah.
Oh,
you would
that's
not
adorable.
be a Marshadow. You're fucking.
Isn't it cute? It's like
Oh,
I always think of it
love
like a-
this
like-
thing. It's
a
great.
dark marshmallow.
Yeah. It's like a gothic marshmallow.
Yes, that's my
Okay,
aesthetic.
you're by that description that would be cat, but
I am a goth marshmallow. Okay,
yeah, you
that's my
absolutely
entire
are.
like
We're not disagreeing with
personality.
you.
Well, Mike, what is the alternative?
The
What?
alternative?
Well, because Mike was like, "Oh, she's not a dark marshmallow," and then they go to describe it. What were you thinking
You
before?
describe cat as a Pokemon.
Snorlax, probably.
I would not say that. You're a dick you're portraying me terribly.
Yes.
Probably Sudowoodo.
Sudowoodo is my favorite. Sudowoodo reminds me actually of a story that happened to me when I was a small child. I was outside with one of my uncles, and
Oh God.
Was there a rock that was shaped like a tree that you thought was a tree?
so like my uncle picked me up, right?
Oh
You
no.
in a tree and then he walked away.
Put me in a tree. He walked away.
Oh no.
Okay.
That explains your fascination with putting children in trees.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to express that we at the Tidepool Orchestra do not advocate picking up small children and putting them in trees and walking them away. Okay, go
Walking
ahead.
away
Keep
from
going,
him.
Brian.
He picked me up and he put me in a tree and he walked away. And I learned a lesson that day that I think most kids should learn.
Falling off of
Do not
trees
trust
is scary.
adults.
Don't
From
trust
family.
people.
I don't do that already.
Especially not your uncle.
Don't trust your uncle when he says, "Hey, can I pick you up and put you in that tree for just a minute?" Because he does that and then he walks away, and it's
It
more
won't
than a
be
minute.
for just a minute.
I was stuck in that tree
No.
for an hour.
Why didn't you just climb down?
I was small.
Brian didn't have arms at that point.
I grew my
small
arms
penis.
later.
Had they not grown back yet since he's a starfish?
Listen,
you have to
Mike,
retrieve
Mike.
from your chest.
Mike, how old are you?
I'm 25.
Well, I'm 27, and maybe in 2 years you'll understand that children don't always have arms.
Weird
You have to
flex, but
retrieve them
okay.
from your chest.
You do have arms, Brian. I've seen them.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
them now.
God damn.
You're right. How insensitive of me.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you finally learned your lesson. You
know
know,
what?
honestly, Mike, you were being really problematic.
You're right. I apologize. I should just leave the podcast forever. Goodbye.
So that seems like a good time to stop, and we'll get you back on side B of the Tidepool Orchestra. We'll replace Mike with somebody else.
Please.
All right.
But we
Bye.
didn't even talk about the new
Bye.
Pokemon game.
Oh
Oh,
shit!
wait. Did
Wait,
we?
what?
The new Pokemon game is a remake of Pokemon Yellow.
But that's it.
That's
all we're
it.
gonna talk about. We're not gonna talk about how amazing it is.
No, it's not amazing. It's quite disappointing, actually.
Oh, what's disappointing about it?
It's a remake of Pokemon Yellow.
Okay.
But you can pet Pikachu or Eevee. It's so cute.
All right, bye.
Bye.
What the f-
Bye.
End of side A. Please continue on side B.